Yesterday I came in with my family, and I'm talking about last night. We were here till maybe 8:30 for about an hour, and we came in to set up for today. So today we have on the menu, we have koosies, t-shirts, and more t-shirts. These get a sleeve, these get a front and a back print, and these are just a one color front. So since I'm already set up, everything is approved, we're just gonna start knocking these orders out, and then we're gonna start setting up for this afternoon. I also have a crazy sample that I have to print, and I did set this one up over the weekend. So check this out. It goes from edge to edge, and that's gonna go on some bandanas. So I have to figure out how to make a board that's gonna work for these bandanas. They just get a one color hit, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But today's gonna be an exciting day, a lot of printing. I have all the film printed already for the stuff that I'm burning next. Once I'm done with this, it's gonna get taken down, and I might have to reclaim because we're gonna run low on screens after this day. And yeah, very exciting. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so these are all the koosies that we're gonna be printing today. We had about 40 of them. And I'm keeping this bag because I wanna put them back in here. So check this out. I made this little wood cutout so that I can make my life easy when I'm printing these. And for the most part, it works really well because I can print like a little bit wider than I normally would if I just if I had that little tiny skinny metal one. So this works perfect for what I'm doing, and this job is already set up, so we're gonna go ahead and start knocking this one out. There's a front and a backside print. So let's go ahead and get started with these, and then we're gonna move over to the t-shirts so we can start knocking out these jobs today. Now this may sound like a lot of work, but it's something that I like to do just to make sure that I keep the quality of every single koozie you know, consistent. So what I do is I like to put the koozie right under the flash, and for this I always keep a good distance from the flash to the koozie just so that I don't burn it. Now that we got it nice and warm, we're just gonna simply just double stroke it. Who else would put red with white? Let me know in the comments below. If you tape the way I do, it shouldn't really be an issue. But check this out. You're gonna get that consistent, you know, you're gonna have that consistency of the ink working its way through, and it's gonna look nice every single time if you just warm it up. But if you're in a hurry and you just want to print away, then you can also do that. But I just like to keep the quality as consistent as possible with all my prints. I think that you guys should know that if you're printing koosies, just like I explained on the puff video, we keep the temperature the same, but all we do is speed up the belt. So normally I have my belt speed right at 26. For puff I'm at like 21, and then for koosies I'm like 16. So the slower you turn the knob, the faster the belt goes on this dryer. So if you don't speed up the belt, or if you don't lower your temperature, whichever one you want to do, I prefer to speed up the belt. If you don't, you're gonna scorch whatever this material is. You're gonna scorch whatever this material is that's coated with the foam, and you're gonna burn it. So this is kind of like attached with adhesive, and if it gets too hot, it starts peeling away from the foam. So just remember that. All right, my friends, we finished printing the koosies. We got started with the fronts of the school shirts, and they also need a sleeve. So there's the sleeve print, and we have all the sleeve boards mounted on the press. So let's go ahead and set that up so we can knock these out. And then we have 2 more orders that we need to finish before 12 so that we can start setting up for I would say tomorrow morning. That'll be safe. check this out. This is how I like to set up my sleeve print. So I have about a finger of a distance on all my boards from the image to the edge of the board. So when I load my sleeve, this is burned upside down so that the shirt is not hanging. And we know that we are already a finger away from the edge. So if we just line up the bottom, or if you line up the top of the stitching on the sleeve to the edge of the board, we know that we're gonna be a finger away from the sleeve every single time. So you have that perfect distance from the bottom of the logo to the sleeve. So that's how I set mine up. I hope you guys get the idea of what's going on here. We're just rotating once, printing the first hit, flashing right behind me, and then hitting it again, pulling it out, loading the next one, and it's just continuous. So that is how you finish your jobs and you knock them out a lot faster. If there were more shirts, I would put a white underbase underneath, but to be quite frankly honest with you, just by print flash printing, I think we're getting a pretty good result. So I'm not mad at it. I hope that you guys learned something today. We're gonna call it a day because we have a lot of more stuff to do, and this weekend was very productive for us here at the shop. We're getting a lot of new orders coming in. We're taking in more orders that are coming out from outsourcing, so it's looking pretty good.